See you out there, people.
There you go. It's working now.
Okay.
You good? Yes. We are all the way live. Adri is our first responder. Adri, good to see you. Welcome to Overton's Window, people. We are live. This is the first episode. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Can I hear you? No, I can't. But it's good to be seen. This is the very first episode of Overton's Window. I'm your host, Volma the Unicorn. That's right. Feel free to follow me at Volma the Unicorn on Twitter. That is how you and I are going to connect. See this here? Interactive internet live in your face. So what we're going to do is we're going to be checking out some stories in the Twitterverse, mostly stories that reflect on Austin. I want to let you know what's happening in our town. This channel is going to be focused on all things Austin. You have a question about Austin? I'm your guy. I'm going to be the most Austin guy you know. Are you south of the river, north of the river, east, west of 35? It doesn't matter. Are you new to town? Are you old school like me, born and raised? It doesn't matter. This is a place where we all get together. There seems to be a bit of divisiveness in our town. A lot of new folks, a lot of old folks. What's cool, what's not cool. Our town is evolving, it's changing. And we, the people, need to stay connected. So this is going to be your go-to source for information about all things Austin. Tune in, chat with me live. I'm going to interact with you. I see you out there. I see you, Adri. I see you with those hands. And you ask your questions. If I don't have the answer, somebody out there will, and we will get to the bottom of whatever is ailing you or whatever kind of curiosities you have in your brain. We're going to solve them here on Overton's Window. Yes, Overton's Window. We're going to be here for about an hour today. We're going to typically go 11 to 2, maybe move it to the morning, depending on what hours you want. I'm going to keep pointing at you because I like this. Can you see me? I'm pointing at you. Not you. Yeah, I see you out there. So we're going to try to just get it going. We're going to have interviews with Austin royalty, Austin politicians, Austin nobodies, Austin somebodies. If they had an impact on Austin, if they are harboring information, we're going to have them on the show. We're going to interview them. We're going to ask them the tough questions. That's like John Stossel. Remember John Stossel from CNN? I'm going to get the mustache, ask the hard-hitting questions. Not really. We're going to have a lot of fun here. Guests, all of you are welcome to come on, talk your stuff. I'm going to ask some questions and get to the bottom of what it is you know. Speaking of what I know, we're going to do segments on food. We're going to do segments on sports. We're going to do segments on traffic. Traffic? What's going on in your neighborhood? Are you living in Oak Hill and you were just loving the traffic at 290? Well, why don't you send me a picture of what you're dealing with down there? They've been working on 290 for 290 years. A lot of people didn't know that. But 290 existed back in 1781. That's when it was first laid down. There was a Taco Bell back in the late 1700s that used to provide really good enchiladas and cinnamon twists. But guess what? They tore down that Taco Bell back in the late 1700s. They said they were going to put a highway through there. Here we are, 2021. Still no highway. I see you out there, Jenny Young. Is that Jenny Young? Woo, that girl's fine. I tell you what, that's my boo. Good to see you out there, Jenny Young. It is past your bedtime, though. You must have solved all the murder mysteries for the night. So good to see you up late hour at the witching hour, hanging out with all the cool kids. Hey, speaking of cool kids, and just to let you know about the authenticity of this channel and of me, I decided to bring the most Austin thing to represent myself. If you can see this here, this is a butter crust shirt. If I have to say any more than that, that means you are not from here. that's okay. We can still be friends. But if you are from here, you know what time it is. You can almost smell that bread. Man! 290 in Airport is where the second buttercrust factory used to be. And guess what? I went to Lamar Junior High. Our bus drove by there every single day. And if you know what this logo means, you know what that means. That means myself and everybody else on bus number 819 with Walter, the toothless bus driver. He smoked crack, but that's cool. He was a great guy. He would drive us by there every day, and we get those beautiful smells of bread. What else do we have with this name on it? Book covers. You know what I'm talking about. And you would, of course, color out the word. So it wouldn't say buttercrust. It would say butt crust or butt rust. I remember. I was there in junior high with you. I had book covers that never stayed on as well. Thank you, Buttercrust. You did great. So this shirt is at least 30 years old. Maybe 40. Who knows? I feel good in it. I wish it smelled like bread. You can't have it all, though. You got a story about Buttercrust? Hey, okay, I got my chat over here. Watch this, folks. High-tech stuff. You ready?
Oh.
No, oh, there he is. Where is he at? He's back. He's back in the so. Oh, it's magic. Okay. I'm gonna go back to here. Still working on some buttons, doing some technical exploration live. This is okay. Back to effect. Back in effect. We're gonna head up our first story. If you're not with me, if you want to hang around for a little while, log in to your Twitter account, search for @Volma the Unicorn. That's me, right here. Oh, that's me, right there. You can see it. Volma the Unicorn. Tune in. Log in. Give me some feedback. Let's check out some stories I've got. Austin studio tours. Did you go? Mm-hmm. Circuit of Americas. Did you go to the Rolling Stones concert last night? If you did, I bet you have something to say about the parking. Circuit of Americas put out a little, sorry, we're awesome, but we're not that awesome apology for all the parking mishaps that happened last night. APD, giving their usual warning. Thank you, APD, for letting us know that if we drink and drive anytime from now until the end of the year, you were going to pull us over for drunk driving and offer no refusal. So all you folks out there, you're looking at a former defensive driving instructor, and I do have to say, there's no excuse to, am I about to go on a PSA right now? There's no excuse to be out there drinking and driving. But with Ubers, with Lyfts, with scooters, we'd much rather have you drunk on a scooter than driving a big machine. So if you're going to drink and drive, don't. APD is going to be out there looking for you. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to go to our sports section right now. Right now we're working on the formatting of the show. Sports section, food section. For the food section, Chris Dotson, where are you? Chris Dotson's also known as Kenny Romeyer Jr. He's going to be doing some food reviews for us. One of the most exquisite palates in Austin, Texas. This guy is so detailed. He's like that guy, like when you walk into a restaurant, he looks around at what everybody else is eating. When he sits down, he tells the waiter, hey, what's that guy eating over there? Well, I want the number 17 cooked like that. But can you put the broth that guy has over there on the side? You got two waiter reactions to that. Waiters are either going to be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Or, wow, this guy really knows his food. I'm going to hook him up. And Chris usually gets the hookup. So, looking forward to him on some future episodes. He's going to be telling us about some of the best new and old school downtown restaurants. So, stay tuned for that for sure. Speaking of restaurants, have you heard of Cisco's? If you have, you might be an Austinite. Cisco's is located at the corner of 6th Street and Chicon. Beautiful tacos they have there. They used to have a jar, a tube of butter hot butter that you could squirt onto your biscuits or your tacos if you wanted to. This place was going down. It was an old Austin staple. Was seeing the end of days, and it was snatched. Its life was saved by a local group snatching up restaurants, and this particular group decided to put Cisco's out at Lions Golf Course. If you don't know what Lions Golf Course is, watch this. Oh, that's a beautiful swing right there. That's a golf swing. Hope you didn't see my cheat code in the back there. You're not supposed to see that. But the golf course at Lions Infield and Exposition now has a live Cisco's restaurant in the clubhouse. When's the last time you stopped at a golf course just to have lunch without playing golf? I'm willing to bet very few people have done it. I've been a golfer my entire life. I've never done it. So, that option never really existed because the restaurants inside of golf courses weren't really that enticing. But now you have a legitimate Austin staple at Lions Golf Course. Don't forget, golf courses in Austin now, all parks are no longer BYOB. I know, super sucks. So if you want to go play golf, the old days of bringing 2 cases of beer, I've never done it, just twice, to the golf course, those days no longer exist. All alcohol has to be purchased in the clubhouse. Okay, that's a new thing, so, you know, we're all having to get used to it. Speaking of Cisco's, we will have a long-running Best Taco in Austin segment. Your feedback is welcome. I myself am going to hit one breakfast taco joint a week. I'm going to try my favorite standard, which is a bacon, egg, and cheese potato. Can you say it with me? A bacon, egg, and cheese potato. Always going to have one of those, and then I'll try whatever other kind of taco is on the menu looking good, and that will be my personal critique. For my money, I'll be honest, it doesn't get any better than 1 in a million. Got pretty much the best bacon, egg, and cheese potato in town, if you ask me. Apparently this is a town notorious for tacos, so we're going to take a cruise around town and find out where the best one is. You know what I'm saying? Did the chat fall apart? Oh, the chat's still there. How come I can't see the chat? Anybody know? You know why I can't see the chat? See you dead?
I think it just faded off.
Do I need to get another chat on there? Let's see. Oh, there it is. There you are. I'm right here in the middle. Are you out there? Is anybody out there? Do you have a link to the world? Is this thing on? Hey, so check this out. Has anybody seen the Austin FC game? Thinking about getting into that. Well, we're going to take a look here. Check this out. Oh, internet. Oh, I don't want to sign up for the Austin Daily Letter, but check this out. So Austin FC. Raise your hand if you've seen one of their games so far. I have not. This is their first season. Just came to a close. And they ended the season 3-0 against Portland. And that gave them an overall record for the season 9-4-21. So that means they won 9 games, they tied 4, and they lost 21. Cue the meme, 21. So, per Austonia, they say, and I will read this verbatim, the Verde and Black left their inaugural season with an unassuming 9-4-21 record, narrowly missing a chance to be crowned the best in Texas. Now, I'm not going to be too much of a critic here, but their record is 9-21. They won 9 and lost 21, and they were barely missed an opportunity to be crowned best in Texas. I don't know much about soccer. It seems like a low bar. It is our first season. Tough to tell if it's going to be a good team or not. I don't think the first season is indicative of anything. There's an old psychological standard that when you have a multi-day or multi-opportunity event to determine a leader, the first one out of the block is not always representative of what's going to happen. What I'm trying to say is, for instance, in a golf tournament, it's a 4-day tournament usually. If somebody plays really well on that first day, chances are they're not going to play very good on the second day. If they play really bad on the first day, chances are they're not going to play very bad on the second day. It's just a law of averages. There's a bell curve, everyone's kind of in the middle, but you always have those outliers. So right now, Austin FC, where are they? Are they the outliers, or are they just mediocre altogether? Tough to tell after just one season, after everything's coming together, but we will certainly see that shake itself out as the seasons continue. I'm not yet a season ticket holder, but if you're out there and you have some extra tickets and you want me to join you, hollaatyaboy.com. I would love to get out and see one of those games one of these days. We'll have to wait until next season. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. I like it though. We have a professional sports team in Austin besides the UT Longhorns, and I say that because they are funded. UT Longhorns are funded like a professional sports team. Their performance hasn't been all that great. Speaking of UT, let's see. I think we have something on here about their game. Did they play this weekend? I believe they did. Oh, another tough year to be a UT football fan. But the future looks promising. I'm not too much of a football fan. Are you? Tell me what I don't know about UT football. I'm a fan by default. I live here in Austin, Texas. There's a stadium. There's a tower. There's orange everywhere. I don't follow the horns, though. So this is where I look to you in the chat room or on Twitter to communicate with me and tell us, hey, how's this new coach doing? People say, oh, he had a terrible season. He's good. He's bad. What is he? I don't know. Tell me. Who's this guy? His name is Steve Skinny Asian? It's not that difficult. Sarkisian. Steve Sarkisian. That's how well I know this football coach. Can't even pronounce the name. Help me out here, people. Do we have a future? Is this another Charlie Strong? When we're really looking for a Mac Brown? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I can't hear you. Hey, Jenny, I'm glad you said that was your favorite field trip. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for reaching out in the chat. Good to see you. Chi-Chi, shout out to you. Hopefully you're taking a nap right now. It's me, Chi-Chi. Can you see me? Where you at? Oh, boy. Hey, running. Let's talk running. Let's talk running. Tell me you're running the turkey trot. Tell me what your plans are for Thanksgiving. Are you one of those weird people that has the tradition of running a 5K, running the turkey trot every year? I like you. I really do. And maybe here in Austin I'll see you. Because I will be out there on Friday, on Thursday, running the turkey trot. A lot of people don't realize how, and I don't want to be discouraging to you if you're looking to get in shape or whatever, but the Austin turkey trot, that's no joke. That's a tough course. And it's not like you're, like, think about Austin and downtown, how hilly it is. Yeah. Now design a 5-mile loop, and no matter what you do, you're going to hit some hills, even if you minimize it in downtown. So it goes right up Congress to the Capitol. No. It goes right up Lavaca, also known as the Cow. Left on 15th, left at Mopac, left at Cesar Chavez, all the way back to Lavaca, aka South 1st Street, over the bridge, through the woods to grandmother's house. We go. So that's a 5-mile trip. This year I'm making a prediction. I'll let you know what it comes out to be next episode, but my prediction right now, I'm going to make this live. It's going to be 33 minutes and 33 seconds. That's my prediction right now. That would mean I would run 5 miles at, it's like 7 minutes a mile. No, that's less than 7 minutes a mile. I'm going to go for 35 minutes. We're doing 7 minutes a mile flat. Whew. Okay. You going to be out there? I'll be looking for you. Staying on the theme of Austin running, the Decker Challenge, which was one of my favorite races. It's out by Decker Lake around the Texas Expo Center. Do you know what the Texas Expo Center is at? So anyway, the Decker Challenge, which is typically 13 miles, they have moved that race out to Dakota, Circuit of Americas. 2 minutes of Dakota in one episode. What is this, rookie hour? Come on. But the Decker Challenge is going to be moved out to the Dakota track. The Dakota track is 3.5 miles, something close to that. So in order to get a race out of it, you're going to be able to run the track 3 times. There's a 150-foot steep hill at the very start of the race, so you get to do that 3 times. But for some reason, they stopped the race at 10.2 miles. And I thought, if you just throw another 3-mile loop in there, you could get to the half marathon number, which you have consistently run the race at for the last 23 years, 13.1 miles. And now you have the opportunity to get to the 13.1 miles, but you shorted it by 3 miles. So I'm very curious. 3.4 miles is the loop, and they did 3 loops. So 3.4 times 3, that's 9, 10.2 on the Richter scale. So one more loop on top of 10.2 miles would have been 13.4 miles. Why didn't the Decker or the running group of Austin decide to go that extra loop? I'm curious. Very, very curious. We already have the time. We're already out there. Might as well do one more, just for good old time's sake. AustinRunners.org. Can you help me out? Throw me a bone here. What's going on? I'm going to ask him right now, actually. What should I say to them? I want to be nice, though. Can we do an extra lap to get Can we do an extra lap? Okay, just sent that to him. So we're going to wait. No, we're not going to wait. It's good to see they are continuing that race. That's our sports bet segment. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, switching to pop culture. Pop culture? Pop culture. I want you to get into a little vessel here with me. We're going to take a trip back to 2008. Hey, it's 2008. What's going on? Oh, not much. Just going to head downtown. Cool. What's downtown? What's downtown in 2008? It's MTV's Real World. Woo! Oh, wait. No, it's not 2008. It's 2021. And it's not MTV. It's Netflix. And they have a reality show called The Roaring Twenties. No way. A group of 20-year-olds moving to Austin. No way. It's never been done before. It's weird. It seems like this is just a redo of the Real World Austin. Let's take a look. Okay, 20-somethings in Austin. In this coming of age, per Netflix, in this coming of age reality series set in Austin, Texas, 20-somethings navigate love and friendship to start a new adventure. Life. Oh, man. So what do 20-somethings do in Austin as they search for love and friendship? Do they work, or are they going to school? Are they creating a project? Are they singing Kumbaya? I'm curious. Let's see what this little video has to say here. Oh, I can't hear that. Can you hear that? Oh, boy.
A fresh start lies ahead.
I'm ready to go.
Proceed. Your 20s are about to get way more interesting.
Oh, I was going the wrong way this whole time.
Head towards Austin to begin your new life.
This is the official start of a brand new journey.
Merge ahead into new relationships. You've reached your destination.
I'm about to pull up to the house. I'm super nervous.
To live your life in front of the whole world in real time.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
Welcome to your new reality.
This is the city that's going to change my life.
So this city will change your life for sure.
I guess we're really doing this.
They're really doing it in Austin, Texas. We should play a game. Some sort of exciting game. When you see them. I know another guy's doing a game where you wave at people that are on scooters to see if they'll wave back at you. Because if they do, they get one hand and they get a little wobbly. Well, what can we do for the 20-somethings here in Austin? If you have any ideas, share them with me. Hit me in the chat. Can't just let a bunch of 20-somethings come to Austin and leave here unscathed. Scathed? Scathed? Scathed. Unscathed? Scarred? Yes, that. I need your help. I need your help inputting. What are your thoughts on Austin being a dorm room for Netflix? I'm sure it'll turn out just fine. Moving on to our Tesla segment of the show. Have you heard of Elon Musk? 6'1" guy, born on June 28th, the day after me. South African guy. My favorite African. My favorite African American actually is Elon Musk, no doubt. But cool thing, this is per Austin Community College. Austin Community College and Tesla launched a new the Tesla Start manufacturing program. It's a 14-week intensive training program, and it's the first of its kind in the nation. It's going to provide students with hands-on learning and essential skills for careers in the dynamic manufacturing sector at Tesla. Sounds pretty cool. About the program, they're going to develop technical expertise and earn certifications through a blended approach of in-class theory, hands-on labs, and self-paced learning. That sounds badass. I wish school was like that. In-class theory, hands-on labs, and self-paced learning. I like that a lot. Armed with extensive knowledge of Tesla products and service, Tesla Start graduates are ready to hit the ground running on the day they start, or day one of their career. Wow. So you go through a 14-week program, bam, you got a job full-time, ready to go with Tesla. Full disclosure, I did apply to it. On the second day, it was very generic applications. Like, what's your name? What's your address? They didn't want to know about your history. They didn't want to know about your race, your sex. Just like, hey, who are you? Do you have a name? Do you want a job? Are you interested? So, if you're out there wondering, what should I do with myself? How about a job at Tesla? The day you start, full benefits, you get stock shares, stock options, and a job. I only bring this up because Tesla has come to town, and the man, Elon, brought along with him 50,000 jobs. So I feel like when you drop a massive mile-long building in town, there's going to be a little friction when you come to town, but I feel like he's doing a good job by saying, hey, I want to help the town out as much as I can because y'all are obviously helping me out as well. Build the Cybertruck and battery packs for the world to enjoy. Pretty cool. One of the most unique trucks ever manufactured is going to be manufactured here in Austin. It's a Cybertruck. I will be driving one. I'll probably have 37-inch boggers on it. You'll know. You'll know it's me. And I'll be selling speakers that were over-purchased from nightclubs. I'll just pull up on you at a gas station and see if you want to buy some speakers. Those guys still exist, by the way. I heard about it like last month. A guy told me he was approached by a guy selling speakers because his boss ordered too many for the nightclub. Raise your hand if you've heard that story. I heard that story half dozen times back in the early 2000s. And they are still running that game. They say if it's not broke, don't fix it. So if you need some big speakers at a discount, go get some gas somewhere. I'm sure a guy will track you down. I feel pretty good. I feel like we've had a good episode. Been 36 minutes in. Started a little late, so about 30 minutes in. Getting a good feel for it. Is anybody out there? Anybody out there in internet land? Oh, what is this? This is a receipt. This is the last receipt I had for when I went to Miami. What was my bill? That's right. Oh, you can't see. Let's see. There we go. That was my bill. $80,000. Let's see. 6-pack of water. $390. 6-pack of Red Bull. $390. Let's see. Service fee gratuity. $11,000. And an optional $16,000 option if I want to leave a 20% tip. I mean, that's how I roll. I leave $25,000 tips all the time. And it's just lunch. What are you going to do? Please support the channel. Okay. Okay. We got a follower. Got another follower. Looks like this internet thing is working. One follower added to @Volma the Unicorn. Follow me. And now we have 7 new subscribers to the channel. Thank you for being out there. Started the day with 1 700-fold improvement. It's been a good day. Those are called gains. Okay. Anything else you can think of? Feel pretty good. Do we need to try anything out? Nobody's here, by the way. I'm talking to a cat. Meow. See? Is that happening right now? Nice. Oh, chat group still blowing up. I feel like I've got a pretty good format of the shot. Like it went well. It's gone good. Need to work on some structure here. Gonna see what the people want. What are you saying? What do you want to hear, people? We're going to be here every Monday doing the damn thing. What are segments? Food segments. We're going to have... Maybe we'll do a movie segment. Nah, we don't do movies. I feel like it's good. We'll work on our pad a little bit. I like the setup though. Hi Jenny, good to see you. Still there. going to wrap it up like it's 1999 and it's a $2 gift. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to the very first episode of Overton's Window. Again, I'm your host, Volma the Unicorn. We're going to be here every Monday. The hours, we're going to be working on them. But 11 o'clock so far, p.m., that's how you can find us. Until the next time, I hope you have a day just as nice as you are. Take care, people. We out. Bye, Jenny. Bye, Adri. Thanks for tuning in. My people.